Bum, 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 bum. All right, everybody, what's going on? It's week 44. 44 weeks we've been doing this little experiment, an LGS in our basement. Now it's an LGS in a different basement, but it's zoned for retail, so we can accept pallets and we can sell things. Who's we? I'm Adam. Got a wife, Alex. We got a kid and some dogs, and we made this thing. It's Pandora's Deck Box. You can go to pandorasdeckbox.com. You can use the code Eat, Ship, and Die to save 5% off your first order. You scan the QR code, whatever. Every week we talk about this, TCG news, Magic, Pokemon, other things, and then the business stuff. What's going on with the business? I don't know. If you're here, you're checking it out. We're coming up on 1 year. It's crazy. This is actually crazy. It's been fun. Let's talk about Magic news, right? There's a new banned and restricted announcement coming June 30th. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to be. I don't know. Have you heard anything? Put it in the comments below if you know what's getting banned or unbanned. Which formats are affected? I know we're not getting the stuff. All the thing, Mana Crypt is not coming back. That's what Gavin said, not this year. So don't worry, you're not getting your Jeweled Lotuses. It's not happening. All right. We had MagicCon. MagicCon's been happening, started Friday, Thursday, whatever. It's been happening this weekend, and we've gotten some previews of things. Looks like everybody's having a blast. If you've been to MagicCon, and you're having fun, let us know. How fun did you spend a lot of money? It's kind of what these things are about, right? Please tell me you spent a lot of money in a way that was responsible, and then now you're happy and you don't have any buyer's remorse. That's the goal. There were some leaks for Avatar. There's going to be 4 commander decks: water, air, fire, earth. There's going to be... there's galaxy foils are back. It looked like in this one picture, there's galaxy foiling on the Avatar set, which is sick. We knew it was coming back for Edge of Eternities. Avatar, galaxy foil, sick. Maybe they'll call it something else that it won't be. It looks certainly like a galaxy foil. I don't know. Final Fantasy collector boost. We've got to talk about Final Fantasy. You can't not. If you've been living under a rock, they launched a week ago and they were $800. 5 days after launch, they were $1,000. We're now, 8 days post-launch, and they're $1,200. I don't know. I made a bet with a friend that they would be under $1,500 a month from launch, and now I'm very scared because that's only $300 away. Bet a Gilded Lotus. So I was confident, I'll have 2 Gilded Lotuses soon, but I don't think that's going to happen. There should be a holiday release of some sort for Final Fantasy. This was leaked early on. There was this website, the WPN product page initially had it, and then they removed it. And then there was one of the Amazon pages had coming this holiday, a little extra something. And one store leaked that it was like a Chocobo themed scene box. Other people are speculating it could be another collector box, but in the Lord of the Rings holiday special kind of vein. We don't know. But if the hype ever slows down by the holidays, it's going to go back up again. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. You know you're going to buy it, whatever it is. Stupid shit. All right. Anon TCG is reporting that a Final Fantasy Play Booster reprint / restock is happening in the end of July. Box prices are over $200 just for the Play boxes, which is kind of approaching MSRP. It's kind of what they're supposed to be, but it's unheard of for a 30-pack box. You see at 36 packs, now you're down 6-pack. Whatever. The third wave... This will be the third wave that they've done. The first was US. The second was Japanese. It's printed right on the cardboard. They don't have a sticker. We have 1 case of those in the back. We got them from Anon. And, we'll see if it helps. What else is going on in MagicCon? The Edge of Eternities was revealed and talked about a little bit. There's some cool shit. I'm very pumped. There's a fancy foil for the galaxy, the black hole. Here's a picture. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's going to be fine. There are vehicles. There's a new rules change happening to the thing, Commander format. Because they brought in spaceships, and spaceships are like vehicles. What do they call it? You station the vehicles with other creatures, and then it becomes a creature itself. It's normally just an artifact, a legendary artifact, and it typically becomes a creature, and it's got a power toughness on it, but they went to the rules committee, and there was like a big drama, and then the banning of the Jewel Lotus, and then the death threats, and whatever, all that crap happened, and now they've got it through. So with Edge of Eternities, any legendary card, permanent, with power and toughness can be your commander. So cars, vehicles, the regalia, these things that were never possible before. My first thought was like, oh my God, maybe Aether Drift will become useful. But then I looked up the list of Aether Drift legendary vehicles that aren't already creatures, because like the robots, the Mighty Morphin, that's not it. The robots in disguise, Brothers War. Transformers. Anyway, those guys are already creatures, so whatever. Cars can be your commander now, which is fun. Lorwyn has a name. The new Lorwyn we were supposed to get at the end of this year that was pushed to 2026. It is now January 23rd. It's called Lorwyn Eclipsed, which is kind of fun. I don't know. They haven't really spoiled much about it. And then after that is The Secrets of Strixhaven. And then there's going to be some Universe Beyond. Who knows? Whatever. That's next year. Don't worry about it. We're here. We're almost at Edge of Eternities, sort of. Like another month. But Final Fantasy is upon us. It's like some sort of plague. One other cool thing, possibly, if you're into the art cards and you don't want them in your play boosters, they're moving them to collector boosters. 1 in 54 art cards can appear in 30% of collector boosters. An additional 5% of collector boosters can have an art card with a gold stamped artist signature or planeswalker symbol. Neat. That's it for Magic. I don't know. There's probably more, but there's some events. We have to catch up on these events that are happening in the WPN network. The Pride thing is happening. So there's a partner. There's a mode you play commander where every commander has partners. So you can have 2 commanders. So that seems pretty fun. I'd love to make a deck with, some weird combos. Let me know if you got a weird combo you'd like to see 2 commanders in your commander deck. Pokemon news. It's very late. We had a Walmart drop on Wednesday night for Black Bolt, White Flare English versions, obviously. It was only available to paid Walmart Plus accounts, and we were actually able to get some. It was sick. We were there on time, dropped in, 8:58 Eastern, something like that. We got some Black Bolt, White Flare. Exciting. Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave pack art was previewed in Japan. August 1st release day for those. And then September or something for English. I don't remember. Didn't write it down. Doesn't matter. Any other Pokemon news? I didn't write it down. Been busy. Let's talk about the business, because that's why we've been busy. Alliance reached out as another distributor. They wanted, we applied to apply, and then they reached out and they said, hey, you're allowed to apply now. We applied. And now they came back and they said they need the ST4 resale certificate where they need to put in their info. I just left it blank and assumed that they would put it in, but they didn't. So we put it in for them, but that seems like a good sign, right? If they're like, hey, you did the application, we just need this one little tax form. Maybe we're going to get into Alliance soon. That would be pretty sick. The ETB booster box acrylic protectors we ordered from China are now on their way. They're on a boat somewhere and they're headed this way. It's going to be fun. We had some of the little Target cereal boxes for ETBs that came with some collections we bought. Don't use those. They're not good. They have rounded edges at the bottom. So when you move the thing, the physics and momentum, inertia corners that are sharp, when they hit a round corner, they go, and we had a Fusion Strikes PC ETB, which we sold today, which is pretty cool. It had a dented corner because it came in a stupid cereal box. We're getting sharp-edged acrylic containers with magnets. Buy those when we get them. They're going to be good and not garbage cereal containers. Stop doing it to yourselves. You're damaging your goods, trying to protect your goods. How's the irony there? You see it, right? All right, anyway. Our first ever grading submissions should be here this week. They're in the mail, coming back. We got a report. I peeked at the report. we got some 10s. All right, we didn't think we'd get 10s. These are from a collection buy. They were in pretty good shape. I didn't care much. We were just kind of trying tag. This is a tag submission thing. And that was like literally right before the whole drama where you could crack the cases, whatever. I don't care. I like the art of the card, and I like the reports. The reports are very detailed and like intense, and you get to know why your grade was whatever it was. Unlike PSA, it was just random and it doesn't matter, and it's always fucking stupid. I hate them. Hate PSA. I'll buy you the 10s that exist, but I don't want to grade stuff with PSA because I don't know why it's got a 5 or something. You're sending stuff with no issues and it comes back a 5. I hate it. There's a bug flying up my nose. We were accepted to WPN, Wizards Play Network. It's pretty big news. All right, we applied, and we kind of thought there was going to be this rigmarole and 10 weeks of waiting, and no, it's just we're in now. And there's this orientation phase where they get you set up, but there's a requirement. You need to hit 45 event tickets, players at the store events by July 11th for us. So this is the date. We got a month to stay in the program or else you're kicked out. We've had 13 tickets so far this weekend. We're hoping next weekend maybe we'll get a little more. We ran an ad to try and attract people. We're giving away a free Final Fantasy Final Fantasy play pack. If you come, one person per day, you come, you play, you use the WPN, the app, the companion app, the MTG companion app, you sign in, we get a ticket. It comes to our thing that everybody likes that we have tickets. Tickets are a stupid name. It just means a person played a game that day. If you play multiple games, I don't think it counts as tickets unless it's a different event. We're learning, okay? There's a lot of stuff to learn. We're figuring it out, and we had some people come and they played games. We're like a real store now, okay? It's pretty sick. The casual Commander crew, they were lots of fun. I could hang with those people. Today we did a pre-release, re-release kind of event for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We only had 2 people show up, but they had a good time. They did the thing where they pulled the cards and they made a deck and fought each other. And it was cool. Whatever. It was fun. But, they one of the dudes was like, hey, I got a rules question. And I was like, oh shit, I'm a casual player. I don't know anything. It's a little humbling. All right, I'm just going to be honest. Not a judge. I would love eventually to host like regional qualifiers and like real events. We got to get a judge. Like I don't have enough space in my brain to learn how to be a judge of Magic. There's 2,000 pages of rules. I can't do it. There's no time. I'm going to pay somebody. There's a judge. If you're a judge near Hingham and you want to come hang out at the store for a few hours if we're doing anything more than Commander. Okay, we're going to do Commanders on Thursdays and Saturdays just because Alex got work Friday nights, so we need some sleep. So it's just going to be a chill Friday. And everybody's doing Friday Night Magic anyway. Every single other store in the world. You're going to be over there. You're going to be at some other store. So come over on Thursday and Saturday. Come play Commander. And then on Sunday, we'll do something weird. Next, we're doing a Duskmorn re-release next week. Come on down. We'll figure it out. We don't know what we're doing, but we'll figure it out. Just come on down. We need 45 tickets, please. We also thought, because there's the training videos they send you, and they're like, here you go. Here's all you need to know about the Event Link app and how to be a WPN person. And they were filmed in 2021. So the material shows that you can go to Spell Table and you can host remote games. And we're like, oh, it's going to be easy. We have so many friends. We go host some real events. We're going to play some Spell Table stuff. The thing is, that was COVID era. In 2024, or maybe even earlier, they killed that. No more remote play, no more Spell Table. So, now we got to do it legit. So that's where we're at. We're trying to pull people in. We got this ad on Facebook. We got it on Instagram. I boosted it, spent a little money. We're spending money giving away Final Fantasy packs at $8 a pack. It is what it is. We got to do the thing. Is once we get in, the ticketing system is much more relaxed. It's like once a year, and I think you got to get like 100 tickets a year or something. It's pretty easy. There's another level for premium, but we're probably not going to get premium in this spot. It's just the way it is. I think it's a premium store, but it's very small. And we only have room for 12 people, 4v4, or 16 players if you're doing 1v1 stuff. and it would be so loud in there. we had 7 people playing Magic, me included, so there's less people in that. And then we had some kids came over and they were digging through Pokemon bulk, just pulling out, dime cards, because they were hollows and reverse hollows. I hadn't sifted. Maybe there was some gems in there. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We got it for 3 cents and they were paying us 10 cents. It's perfect. They had a blast, but it was so loud. It was only 10 people. It was 10 people in there and it was insanely loud. We still have the felt pads. We got to put up the felt pads. We got to paint. We got an LED thing to make it look pretty. It's a lot of work. We also want to put up some wallpaper in the bathroom. And we want to, the regular business stuff. We got to scan cards. We did a bunch of trades. There was a lot of trades this weekend. We took in a lot of singles. We took in a lot of sealed product. A lot of stuff went out. Little valuable cards that take up no room came in, which are awesome. We got some slabs. It was a very busy weekend. We may have to look into a babysitter. We had a boy. He's a good boy. He's 1 year old. 1 year old. He's 1 revolution around the sun, and he was a handful. But he's cute. He didn't upset anybody, I think. But he's a lot. So maybe mom, if you see this and you're bored on Saturdays and you want to come down, maybe you can hang out and watch a boy for a little bit. You don't have to do the whole day. I don't know, maybe I'll pay somebody. It's fine. The boy's great. Everybody loves the boy. I think that's the end of the thing. Let me read. Any notes? Orientation? No. Nope. That's it. We got a new place-based sign. I'll show you when we do the tour. All right, this is late on Sunday, as always now. I'm doing these on Sundays because there's been a lot of stuff going on the weekend. And I want to do the recap, I want to let you know if anything cool happened. What's going on with you? You got a good week? You got to talk about it or anything? Or say hi? Oh, here's the place-based sign. All right. It's cool. It's made out of yard sale material, so it's rugged. Not much else has been going on in here. Like I said, we need to paint. It's going to be like a Monday through Wednesday kind of project because we don't want to paint and have paint fumes in here when there's people and stuff. The shipping station, we got a shipment of Uline. We had I told you last week, we had a Facebook post and we sold a bunch of stuff from Distro. We reordered all that stuff, so now that's back in the inventory. You want to see the inventory room? All right, hold on, why not? This is long enough already. Might as well keep going. Oh, I gotta switch hands. My fingerprints on this hand. Oh, unlocked. Some of the sealed stuff we brought in. I can show you over here. These guys, they have Pokemon cards in them, and those have Pokemon cards. These are Pokemon cards. And these are slabs. We had the opportunity to buy some really expensive slabs, and we just had to take a break. We have so much in inventory we need to get processed, and there's more. That wasn't even all of it. So, hold on, I also picked up these today. PSA 10, Brock's Ninetales. That's pretty sick, right? PSA 10 and a 9, Typhlosion. All right, we got some stuff. There's some secret layers that are here. There's some, some other products. And there's the old Magic wall. Remember? Did you watch the old videos? They had the shelves and the Magic and whatever. You don't care. All right, I'm gonna go roll. I'm gonna go roll a die. It's going to tell us our future. It's a tungsten D20. It weighs about 1,000 pounds. It's weighty, and if you're into superstition, tells you your week. We had a pretty good week last week. I think we rolled all right. All right. Hold on. I'm going to turn you around. Oh, if you like these comments, if you like these videos, you can comment, subscribe. Oh, hold the phone. I got to say thank you. Million patrons. We have so many patrons now. You'll see when this die gets rolled and the end credits thing. Wow. You guys are ridiculous. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. Thank you. You don't have to do that. It's still in free trial mode, but the door is shut. Let's roll the die. Hey, it's an 8. It's not the worst. All right, guys, have better than an 8 week, or whatever. Have a good week.